Shout out to everybody that's broke. We gonna pay that rent somehow, even if we gotta rob somebody. Anyway, Kaiju number 8, chapter 38. Now, Kafka last chapter, he was getting ready to end Esau, but he stopped right in the middle and he said, "I'm not a kaiju. I'm Kafka." I guess that I imagine that's how he sounded when he said it. Okay, I'm not Kaiju number 8. I'm Kafka Hibano. Then he turned back into a normal form. Put your weapon away. Oh, yo, dude came out with the strap. This is one of the soldiers came out with the strap, was getting ready to go ahead and end Kafka. And Esau said, "Put the strap up." And the guy was like, what you mean? What you mean? He said, "No, I said put the strap up." And they put the straps away. Since you weren't sending out any requests for backup, Defense Force First Unit Commander Gen Okanogi, I thought you were planning to delete like that. Okay, first defense. Since you weren't sending out any requests for backup, I thought you were planning to delete like that. Okay, don't be foolish. Though I do admit that I exceeded my it exceeded my expectations. Basically, he thought he was gonna be able to beat it. He's like, "Yo, yeah, I was." He said, "Yeah, I wasn't planning on deleting myself. I thought I was gonna be able to beat him." Okay, medical unit, come and collect number 8 immediately. There's a chance the core is damaged. Okay, what are you planning on doing with it? They still saying it. So he's not he's not out the woods at all, not even close. Okay. Let's see. As of now, number 8 will be used as part of our military power without turning into a weapon. Basically, he said number 8. He's still saying that's kind of number 8. But he's thinking, it looks like Kafka might have some control over it. We might be able to use it. So basically, he's gonna be what he was, be part of the defense force. Okay, I oppose. We cannot use a living kaiju. Okay, it's too dangerous. I'm not Kaiju number 8. I'm Kafka Hibano. I've come to the conclusion that it is controllable. In actuality, it spent a few months carrying out missions with the 3rd unit. There's also no telling the level of power it will generate after weaponizing it. Furthermore, there's a possibility the weapon is sealed away due to no one having compatibility with it, like number 6. Whoa! 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 This could mean a couple different things. Is he saying he knows what Kafka is, or is he saying somebody made a suit out of number 6 and it wouldn't work if people wasn't compatible with it? And that if you become more compatible with it or something like that, you get stronger? But let me hold on. I'm gonna keep reading just to find out. Jacked F. That's the name of it. It's called Jacked F. Okay, that's the name of this defense force or whatever. JAKDF. Jacked F. There's no telling the level of power it will generate after weaponizing it. Furthermore, there's a possibility the weapon is sealed away due to no one having compatibility with it, just like 6. There's a possibility the weapon is sealed away. The weapon? What are you talking about? In these times when mega kaijus are appearing in hordes, I'll make use of the military strength to its fullest. He's probably thinking, yo, if Kafka can control this, like they got one, it's only one mega kaiju. If he's on their side, he might be able to help take out the other ones. You know what I mean? And they're like, but it's dangerous. They're like, well, the other ones are dangerous. At least this one might actually help. That's a good point. However, there aren't any presidents. President, something like that is trivial compared to the protection of this country. He said, President, man, my father deleted a place like that because that stuff you talking. He gave up hope and deleted himself. Can't even say the words that I really want to say. No, it's from a movie. But he's looking like presidents. Presidents means it hasn't happened before. He's like, presidents, we can't worry about that. We gotta protect our citizens. You must not want to protect your citizens, huh? It's not as if you've all forgotten the cluster type catastrophe that occurred 10 years ago with number 6 at the center. We've lost the lives of over 200 troop members and 3 commanders. Your wife as well. Oh, his wife got knocked off. Oh, man. Oh. So he's not even thinking straight because he's been on a dry spell for the last little while because his wife got knocked off. But he's looking at it from a good perspective. They lost 200 troop members and 3 commanders. So with that being said, they could use that power that Kafka has. They could use that. But if they sit there and get rid of it, then guess what? They're looking like, oh, Kaiju number 8 is so dangerous. But he's looking at it like the other ones are dangerous and they could delete us anyway. That makes sense. Okay, currently in Japan, there are less than 30 troop members who are of a comparable level. There's only 30 members who are of a comparable level to fight mega kaijus. Meaning they're not all going to beat them. They're just close enough. They only got 30 people that's like around that level. Less than 10 is fighting single-handedly. Whoa, see? Even more so. We only got, now we got 1. They can fight against all of them. They can fight and beat them. Even fewer troop members when it comes to fighting numbered kaijus. Oh, the numbered ones are even stronger than that. He just laid it out. I didn't know this information. Well, we knew some of it, but we didn't know how to this extent. They got 30 people that can fight a mega kaiju. But when he said mega kaiju, he's not talking about kaiju number 8, 7, 6, 9, 10. He's not talking about them. He's talking about lesser grades. He's talking about lesser grades. He's talking about OG Kush. He ain't talking about all this new stuff that they got out now that had make you pass out. In the case of a cluster type monster kaiju outbreak that is far beyond our expectations, this country would easily fall into ruins. Basically, I think he's also looking at it from a pragmatical standpoint. Look, if a kaiju that's super strong appears, the country will fail anyway. So if it's not number 8, Kafka, if it ain't him, it could be somebody else. At least with him, we got a fighting chance. Maybe he can control it and we'll be safe. And he also took into account Kafka's been fighting alongside them for a while now, and no one's gotten hurt. He saved people numerous times. It's better to take our chances with this one, who may in fact be able to control it, than get rid of him, and then the kaiju come out of the blue, out of the woodworks, super strong. I don't know, maybe a foot long, super thick, and just destroys your insides. You know what I mean? So it's better to put our faith in number 8. Okay. If we are able to use number 8's phenomenal power, it will become our ray of hope. Also, he didn't want to dismantle Kafka and make new gear out of him. That'll be good. But remember, he's also small, so you know how much gear you're gonna get out of him. But it's going to downgrade the amount of power you're going to get out of it. You know what I mean? So, and on top of that, he's saying that he might get stronger. But if we just make a suit out of him, that might be good, but it might not be good enough to stop the other kaijus. Okay, even so, he said, even so, we are against it. We want Kafka gone. They not hearing what he's saying. They got him in that tank, you know, with all these things on him, like little needles and whatever. Okay, what's this? Mina, is she crying? Okay, he's having a flashback of his old girlfriend. They obsessed with this girl. I think it might be those little hair clips that she got. This was when we took Miko to the crematory. Come on, say goodbye, Miko. I thought to myself, I could never forgive the kaiju that made Mina cry this much. That's why if my body and mind were going to become that of a kaiju, I wanted to delete as a human. It's basically, he wasn't sure whether he was going to turn into, even though he was trying to control it, he wasn't sure if it was going to actually work. I can't believe this young kid used to be a gangster. Turned out to be a garbage man later on. No, but ain't nothing wrong with being a garbage man. That's good. Okay, I'm alive. Are you awake? Okay, it's Esau. Chief Shinomiya. Chief Shinomiya. No need to be on guard. I'm not planning on hurting you. Thank goodness. If something happened to you, Chief, I would have felt too ashamed to face Kikoru. Oh, man, that probably shocked him. Okay, I couldn't face your daughter. That's one of my homies. Oh, he was scared that he was going to hurt him. Okay. Since I was allowed to live, does that mean I was deemed a human, a troop member? Nah. It means that you were deemed a kaiju that we could use. If what's in the chest of yours was a fragile heart of a human, you would have most likely deleted. I'll state my conclusion. You're a kaiju. He's still going at him. Yo, but yeah, look at his chest. It's all splattered or something like that. I think he got some type of scar on his chest, some scar tissue. He's like, man, if you was a human, you'd be gone, man. More than likely. He said, you are a kaiju. However, I'll put the matter of if you're an enemy or not on hold, Kafka Hibino. Basically, he called him by his name, but he still thinks he's a kaiju. He's a hybrid. He's no longer like just a human, but he got a point. Think about how he's saying it. He's not necessarily saying, even though he's not saying he's human, it don't matter whether he thinks of him as human or not. The point is whether they are on the same side. That's what really it comes down to. So, good point. Okay, he called me by my name. That's not my name. I never, I think I heard that song a couple times. That's not my name. Currently, most are against the idea of keeping you alive. To stay alive, show your usefulness. He said you gotta go back out there and tear up a bunch of kaijus by yourself. That's good, yeah. Okay, show your usefulness. So I'm only just barely kept alive as a weapon. I still think of myself as a member of the defense force. I'll definitely make myself acknowledged as a troop member as well. Okay, he said, man, you're going to respect my gangster. I'm going to make you respect my gangster. That's basically what he's saying. Okay, Kunitachi City, 23rd floor residential building, Kunitachi. Oh, this Kaiju number 10, he shed it. Yo, did he get stronger? Well, then my body's ready now. Did he get stronger, or is it that he's back to his just regular strength? Because he switched bodies. Remember that? He did switch bodies. It probably take a while for it to like acclimate. You know what I mean? All right. Time to retrieve the power of kaijus that have fallen into human hands. Is he talking about Kafka? Is he talking about Kafka? He might be talking about Kafka. That's what I think. He might be talking about him. But he said the power of kaiju that fallen into human hands. Who made the kaiju that turned Kafka into a kaiju? It may have been a kaiju that became intelligent. Maybe that's what it was. Some of the kaijus have been becoming stronger and stronger. But the problem might have been the kaiju that became smarter and smarter, because the one that became smarter might have figured out a way to become even stronger. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking happened. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.